Hi everyone, Janice here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one I've been wanting to make for a really long time. I want to talk about what you can make using a silhouette Cameo and make things for your traveler's notebooks. So when I got my Cameo, it was last year during the Black Friday Cyber Monday special on Amazon, and I got a bundle and it sat in a box until this year in the spring. I went to Terry Johnson Creates. Hi Terry. It's a conference outside Atlanta, and they teach you how to use the Cameo. And they actually, Becky is an instructor who did a class on basically unboxing, and it was perfect for a beginner like myself. And I loved the conference so much, I just went back in November. So, you know, hi Becky, Lori, Cindy, wonderful instructors, well worth the money. If you look it up and you're thinking about going, you'll enjoy it. It is so much fun. You meet so many talented, creative people. And I will also tell you, this was in the welcome bag. It's a mint, and you can make your own stamps. Admittedly, it's still in the box because I just got back from the November conference, but I'm really excited about this. I had been eyeing it, and I just couldn't believe that was in the welcome bag. They were so generous. And the last thing I'll say, you know, all the pieces and parts, the mats and the blades have been pretty affordable. You can also, let me just show you, you know, you buy replacement blades and mats. I'm not even going to show you my mats, they're completely ruined. But the Silhouette store had an amazing online bundle sale this weekend, and I'm sure it's going to be Cyber Monday too. So if you have a chance to look into that, take advantage. I bought the bundle of mats, the bundle of blades, go crazy. Okay, this is not going to be a tutorial. There's plenty of those already on YouTube, and I'm sure people who have made them are probably more talented than I am at this. I'm still pretty much a beginner. So I'm going to just talk through what you can make and show you some things. I'm going to start with what everybody already knows. You can make bill pay stickers. So I have a subscription to Flat Icon. So let me just show you, like this one I actually bought from Luna Paperland, the file. And what you do is you download the file from Etsy, and you print it like you would anything else, but you print it on Avery sticker paper. Okay, so you have to go to Office Depot. Comes in, you know, you can buy 10 sheets, 25, 50, 100, whatever size, whatever volume. But you want the full sheet, 8.5 by 11. That's important. And when you print from your Silhouette program, it's going to give you these little registration marks are called. You can see the lines. And that's a guide when you feed this on your mat through your Silhouette. It will know how to read this and cut out the stickers. So I make stickers, like I said, for my bill pay, and I do have the Flat Icon subscription. So I've made things that I couldn't buy on Etsy or find. For example, I think I've talked about this before in my bill tracker. I have prepaid legal, and I couldn't find scales. So I downloaded that and made my own cut file. And the only problem, if you want to call it that, like the trick of the Kiss cut and stickers is size, and also like the depth and the thickness of the paper. So I'll show you size. I purposely made a big one so you could see it on YouTube or however you're watching this, but you have to play with how big you want these for your bill. So when I first made them, it was way too small like this. Then I did the medium, which was pretty good, and then I kind of blew it up so you can see it real good. So you have to play with the size of the shape, the icon that you want. And the other thing is, when you cut, you have to make sure you know the thickness of your paper. So the blade setting, all of that has to be figured out, which can be a little bit tricky. So you can always, of course, buy, look at this, Planner Frenzy. I've bought tons of stickers over the years. But like this was one I bought, and this was one I made. So, and this is before I knew the trace function, so I thought it still came out pretty well. So it gives you an idea. You can make stickers, and if you're scratching your head saying, well, I think it's still easier to buy on, you know, Etsy, why would I want to make them? Well, it's kind of fun to make your own. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. I like to shop at makeup stores, all stores really. I think I have Target in here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. You can grab the little logo from your favorite stores, and you can make them into sticker files as well. So I've got, you know, Ulta, Mac, Sephora, Target, Etsy, so forth. So you get the idea. So that's one thing you can do that's super fun. and very easy to make on your Cameo. So the next thing I thought I'd share is you can make your own stencils. What do I mean by that? Well, we all like, when we do our bullet journaling and stuff, I think a lot of us like to have little headers and shapes around our headers and so forth. So what you can do, let me see if this is going to show up nice. You can take like a laminate and, cut your own shapes and then make your own little decorative elements for your bullet journaling, which is really kind of fun. I can't draw a circle. It was hard enough to even do it with a stencil. But one thing I was going to show too is like you can save your scraps. So this was from a tag that I had done, and you can see that's a perfect circle stencil. So you can also do stencils for your bullet journaling. And I'm going to just share that if you don't have a Cameo, I saw this tip, was it Oha Joy? One of the girls said you could actually take stamps, like your hole punch, excuse me, and hole punch the plastic and get a similar effect. So you can, I don't know if that's showing up at all, but you get the idea. You can make your own stencils a couple different ways. And of course, old-fashioned scissors works well, but I don't have a steady hand for that. So if you do, you can definitely give that a go. All right. The next thing I thought I would show is how to cut shapes for your paper clip holders and your washi tape. So this is a credit card holder that I kind of transformed. So this is a good example. What I mean is I cut out the little squares and then I put my washi around them and then I put them into an old credit card holder. And when I'm on the go or if I'm traveling and I know I'm going to want washi tape with me, like little samples and stuff, I always have like that with me and paper clips and those kind of things, so I can just washi and bullet journal on the go. So I think that's kind of fun. It's a little bit just a nice organizer. So you can make washi and paper clip holders. All right. Oh, the next one, moving right along and similar, is you can make your own paper clips. Now I have to cheat here because I have not been adventurous enough to make them myself, and I've talked about this in my travel journals. I bought these, but you can see how these were cut out of paper. And I'll put the Etsy shop below if you're interested in purchasing. These are so cute. I have a bunch of them actually. And you can see how she cut the file, a little heart, a little, glue. Really, really cute. The next one is you can make your own dashboards. So I'll show you one that I made here. I'm going to show you a bunch that I made. And you can make your own dividers. These I bought. I'll put the shop below because, again, if you want to buy, that's fine too. But the whole purpose of this is just to share like how you can make them at home. Let me show you a few that I made. And I got this paper at Walmart. And I got the cut file from Carrie Bradford. I'll put that link below. And just laminated, cut, and I have different front and back. So I have more of like, this woodsy, beautiful greens, and then I have more of the fall, kind of the wood and the change of season on the back, so you can make them reversible and really, make it fun, swap it out by season. So those are some dividers. Let me show you some other ones. So you kind of get the idea, but I want to show you the flexibility that you have. So here's a couple that are what they call top loading. So I have one for notes and one for every day, and you could just stick them in your notebook. You can kind of see how that would look. And then that with the months on the side is really cute. So you can make all sorts of dividers. Here's a bunch more. I mean, you get the idea. I made strawberries, chocolate. This is from my Dr. Oz journal. More from my Dr. Oz I had to pull out for the video, but you get the idea. You pick paper that you like, you laminate it, and then you cut it. So really fun. So those are dividers, and here's some dashboards that, same idea, just rounded the corners, different sizes. You saw this in my Filofax. Have fun with it. So here's one, it's a folder. And I had to pull these out of different notebooks, so you might have seen them in other videos. But there you go. So the other thing related to this that you can make is you can make folders. So these are so cute to stick into your notebook, and you could play with the edging. Okay, you can see how the different edging, let's see, in different sizes. You know, you can make it personal, field note, whatever you've got. You can really have fun with that. And you know, here's some more where you can put like the credit card slits, and then you can fold it over if you want to make the edge. And again, you can adjust the size on these too. So there's a couple more things that I made for my traveler's notebooks. Really fun. And let's see, last but not least, and I haven't fully committed to this yet, you can make your own monogram. So I was playing with whether or not to put vinyl on my Louis Vuitton. You can see that, and I actually have cut out my own monogram, my own initials. I have those somewhere around here too. So I most probably would do that before I would do Louis, but I kind of like the Louis too. The only thing is I'm hesitant to actually put this on because I don't know, I'm not real sure. I'm not committed yet, but it gives you an idea that you can play with vinyl, and you know, you could put that on all sorts of mediums with your notebooks and really jazz them up. I mean, that would look pretty on, I mean, if you picture your initials, your monogram, you could put this on any notebook. Oh, and this is Naked Cow, by the way, mottled burgundy. No longer available, sorry, but beautiful. Perfect for fall. Anyway, those are the things. So bill pay, stickers, stencils, washi and paper clip holders, make paper clips, dashboards, dividers, vinyl, monogram. Did I miss anything? Oh, page holders. What is wrong with me? This was to go with the book, the bill tracker. So sorry about that. So here's, you can make page holders. And here's a couple that I made, and I'll show you a couple I bought too, because I've done both, because I have a terrible tendency of breaking mine off. So here's the little page holders, and I'll show you what they look like in the books. I've got a couple that I've bought. Here's my, can you see it on that? Well, maybe not, but you get the idea. So you got today and month. That looks terrible. Let me see if I can find a better example. Okay, and here's the professional one from Paper Loves Design. So I'll put the Etsy shop below. But you get the idea that you can make, like a lot of the things you see on Etsy, you can make. So I hope this helps, but I will tell you, I saved kind of the most important answer to your question for last, if you've made it this far with me. So people want to know, will the silhouette save me money? Well, like any craft and hobby, probably not. I buy as much as I make. I make and I have fun, but I probably use a lot of paper, a lot of blades, a lot of, you know, mats. I mean, it's a hobby, and hobbies, you know, cost money typically. So if you're gonna buy one, buy it because you love to craft and create. And with that, thank you for watching today. Ciao for now.